Good morning, everyone. So you'll have already seen by the thumbnail and know why I'm so excited. I can't believe that this day is actually here. I think today is going to be an emotional one, if not on my part, on either my mum's or my grandma's or all of ours. But basically I am going to try on wedding dresses for the first time in my life today, and yeah, I can't quite believe it. I'm sat in my car because it is currently 7 in the morning and I set my alarm for 6 this morning, but I was awake at 5:30, so I just got up about 20 to 6 and I'm on my way. I'm about to set off to go to my grandma's house because that's where I'm meeting my mum and my grandma, and I'm taking them to the bridal appointment. So we're gonna have the bridal appointment. Our appointment's at 1:30, and then we're going to have a nice lunch, or it'll probably be like a late lunch, early dinner afterwards, and discuss the appointment, I guess, whether I've picked one, whether if I haven't, then yeah, just have a really nice girly day. It'll be a really nice day because obviously over the last year I haven't seen my family as much as I would have liked to, and I can't remember the last time I had a girly day, to be honest, with anyone. So it'll be really nice, and I know that it'll just be a good day for all of us. So yeah, I feel like I'm blabbing on and I don't really know what else to say because I'm kind of nervous because I don't really know what to expect. I think I'm nervous because I'm nervous that I won't like anything. I mean, I'm sure they'll be stunning, but you know what it's like. I don't know what will look nice on me. So I'm a little bit nervous for that, just in case I don't like anything and I come away a bit disheartened. But I'm also excited because, I mean, it's a wedding dress. I'm putting a wedding dress on. Yeah, God, I'm getting emotional already. What is wrong with me? So if you don't know, Carl proposed to me back in December on my birthday. I'll link the video below if you didn't see it. And we've been together nearly 3 years now, and we are due to get married in 2022. The date is all set. We've booked the venue, and pretty much this is the next thing that we're doing. This is the second thing that we've got lined up. So I think today will probably make it more real than booking our venue did, to be honest, because our wedding date is still like it seems quite a long way away, even though it'll come around so quick. But I think today putting a wedding dress on and seeing me in this big white dress will really make it feel real that I'm going to be a married woman this time next year. I obviously don't know if I'm going to be able to film in the wedding shop. I hope I am, and I'll give the camera to my mum, so hopefully she can get a bit of footage. Obviously I'm not going to show you the actual dress because Carl will probably not be able to help himself and watch the video, but I hope to get a bit of a clip of me in a dress, at least one dress, to show you. I'm going to take you along with me because this is going to be a memory that I'll have forever, and I really wanted to share it with you all. Yeah, so let's go wedding dress shopping.
Give me love, give me all your love, oh, 'cause I want you. No one else makes me feel this way, don't know what you do. Hold my hand, could you hold my hand, look me in the eyes. You and me, yeah, that's all I need, and I'll be alright. I'll be right here, I swear that I'll stay here with you. Hold me closer, I wanna stay here with you. All that we have is each other now. I promise I won't leave your side. giving me your love, giving me your love. All that we have is each other now. Promise you won't leave my side. I hope who I am is...
So it is a few days later now. Like I said at the beginning of the video, I wasn't really sure how much footage I was going to get because I wasn't sure if they were going to allow me to film within the bridal shop. They were happy for me to film in the bridal shop. However, as you can imagine, my first wedding dress appointment was very exciting, and I didn't pick up the camera very much. The couple of clips that I did get, my mum took, and my mum is notoriously terrible with a camera. I don't know how well I've managed to edit the clips that she took, but they were all over the place. She was moving the camera around. So unfortunately I wasn't able to get much footage to show you, but at the same time, the main thing for me was to enjoy the day, which we thoroughly did. Obviously, I have not inserted any clips of the dress. So I wanted to come on and talk to you because I'm still putting this video out, even though I didn't get much footage of the actual wedding dress appointment itself, because I basically wanted to talk to you about my experience. So if you're a bride-to-be or you're just interested in how my experience was, then I thought I'd tell you a little bit about it. So the bridal shop that I went to was Isabella Grace Bridal Boutique in Tunbridge Wells. So you may or may not know, I live just outside of Reading, and Tunbridge Wells is near Kent, which is a fair drive from me. Now, I have followed this bridal boutique on Instagram for quite some time, and one of the ladies that owns the store, I've followed her on Instagram as well for quite some time. I think I've mentioned her Instagram account on here before. I'll link the accounts in the description box down below if you want to go and check her out, or the bridal shop. She has the most incredible home account. And when I was looking at bridal shops, we were looking in Bath at going to some of the places in Bath because that's fairly close to where my mum and dad live. So it was pretty much, and Bath is pretty much in between where me and Carl live and my mum and dad, so it would have been a lot easier. However, I think at the back of my mind, if I'd seen a dress there that I liked, I may have thought, what are the dresses like in this bridal shop? So I thought, I'll cut to the chase and we'll go there first and then see what happens. We got there in plenty of time. We had a nice little coffee in a coffee shop a couple of shops down from the bridal boutique, and then we turned up to our appointment. Now, when we got to the bridal shop, we were obviously greeted at the door and taken through to our suite, I suppose you would call it. I think it was called the Audrey Hepburn suite. So we basically had quite a big circular table, some chairs around that. There was a row of dresses on the left hand side, and then the big curtain that was pulled across where I got changed with each dress. So we didn't see a single other customer in there. You felt very special and like you were the only customer in that shop at that time. I know I wasn't, because at one point the consultant that was dealing with me went off and got a dress that somebody else had been trying on, so she had to wait to get that. So I knew there were other people in there, but we had our own space and it was really lovely. You felt very special and like you were the focus of the day. It was an hour-and-a-half appointment, and before I went to my appointment I had to fill out a questionnaire about my size, what materials I like, what shapes of wedding dresses I like, and I picked a few from their lookbook, so they had an idea of the kind of dresses I liked before I got there. Now, my consultant was Carrie. She was really lovely, and she was really good. She's obviously done this for a little while because she was brilliant. So she pulled 4 of the dresses that I chose, because the dresses that I chose were all quite different. A couple were completely plain, some had lace, some had sleeves, some had straps. They were all so different. So she pulled 4 and we started to narrow it down. A lot of ladies told me before my appointment that they picked the very first dress they tried on. They tried on more, but they ended up going back to the very first dress they tried on. That ended up being their dress. That wasn't the case for me. So the question that everybody's wondering, did I choose a dress? Drum roll. Yes, I chose a dress. I said yes to an Isabella Grace dress, and as you can probably see from my face, I'm grinning ear to ear. I am so pleased with my dress. I did not want to take it off. I wish I could have it at home with me so I could try it on every week, every day, just to remind myself. I think I have looked at a picture of it every day since the appointment, and I will probably continue to do that until our wedding. So I feel like I've definitely chosen the right dress, and we had tears, which is also a great sign that it was the dress, because when I came out in this dress, I stood on the little platform in front of the mirror, and my mum and my grandma were to my left. So I was looking at myself in the mirror, and then I turned to my left, and my mum was just, she was crying, she was red-faced. Obviously we all had to wear masks, but so I could only really see her eyes, but I could see she was crying. And my mum's not really much of a crier, so to see my mum cry and get emotional about one of the dresses, I then started to get teary because my mum was crying, and then there was a moment they put a veil on me, and that's when I cried. It was a really beautiful appointment, and I felt very special, so I would highly recommend that bridal boutique to anybody, any bride-to-be in the future. It was amazing. And also they gave me this lovely little gift bag. Actually, it's not that little. And inside, obviously, it says Isabella Grace Bridal on it. And inside, I got some chocolates. I got a candle, which is really lovely, and I was waiting to show you it before I burnt it. But it says Isabella Grace Bridal on it, and then it's got a quote on the back. And it basically says, "The best thing to hold onto in life is each other," by Audrey Hepburn, the quote, which is really lovely. And it's sparkly on the inside, and it smells beautiful. Look at that. And I thought that was a really lovely touch. They also put in a Garnier Moisture Bomb tissue mask. Me being the tropic lover I am, I thought they could upgrade their bags and have tropic, but I didn't bring tropic up in my bridal dress appointment. Yeah, I just thought that gift bag was a really lovely touch, and I don't know if they do that everywhere, because obviously that's the first dress appointment I've ever had and tried on wedding dresses, so I don't know if that's the thing everywhere. You'll have to let me know if you've been wedding dress shopping elsewhere, if they do that in other places too, but I thought that was really lovely. Also, when I said yes to my Isabella Grace dress, they also brought us out a glass of champagne, which was really lovely to toast to, and really finished off the appointment just super lovely. And even though some people might think, oh, you've only been to one shop, I absolutely don't feel like I will miss out, because I thoroughly enjoyed the whole experience. I feel like if I went somewhere else now, I don't know if it would be the same, and I've chosen my dress obviously anyway, and I just will really cherish that that day for the rest of my life, I suppose. I might end up telling my daughter about it one day, of how I found my dress. It's really special, and I won't be going anywhere else, and I have my dress. Obviously, I'm not going to give any details away about what my dress looks like, because some of my family may be watching this video. I have given Carl strict instructions that he is not to watch this, because I don't want him to even see a picture of me in a wedding dress. I want the first time for him to see me in a wedding dress is on our wedding day, when I'm walking towards him down the aisle. And I know a lot of my family, like my dad, my granddad, they want it to be a surprise for them as well on the day, because obviously it's quite a big deal for the father of the bride as well. And I am one of three, but I am the only daughter, so it will be quite a special moment for my dad as well. I think when he sees me on that morning, after I've gotten ready in my dress with my hair done and my flowers and everything and makeup done. So yeah, it'll be special for him as well. Yes, I will keep the details of the dress itself until after the wedding, and then I'm sure you will see pictures and maybe even a little video of me in my dress. But yeah, I just wanted to share the experience with you, and if you have any questions about anything else to do with my first wedding dress appointment, then please pop them in the comments box below. And I would also love to hear your wedding dress experiences, whether you are also planning a wedding, or if you have already got married, whether it was recently or whether you've been married for 40 years. I would love to hear your stories. In fact, we are celebrating my grandparents' 60th wedding anniversary next weekend, which will be really lovely. I can't even believe that. You know, I'm planning my wedding, but they have been married for 60 years. That's incredible. I hope, even though I didn't get much footage of the day, that you still enjoyed the little wedding update, wedding dress update from me. And I may do a few other wedding update videos as we go across the next year leading up to our wedding day. So if there is anything in particular that you would like me to share, then please also write it in the comments box down below so that I can share the video with you and hopefully help some of you that are also planning your wedding or will be planning one, obviously, in the future. I hope you enjoyed this tiny little glimpse into my wedding dress appointment and this little update. If you did, please give it a thumbs up, as it really supports my channel, and subscribe if you haven't already, because I bring a new video every Sunday and we are so close to 1,000 subscribers, which for some people might seem like a very small number still as far as YouTube goes, but it's a bit of a milestone for me and I would love to get there. Thank you very much for watching. I hope you have a lovely bank holiday weekend. Enjoy the sunshine that we have waited so long for, and I will see you in next week's video. Bye!